Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to be playing F1 24. This is my driver career season 3 episode 8. We're at the Canadian Grand Prix. I'd like to thank you for watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate it to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date my latest information, people on Twitter, Facebook and Discord, links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Also please don't forget to hit the notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. As you can see on the screen right now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. First of all, in the driver standings, we're leading with 167 points. My teammate Charles Leclerc is in second with 101 points. Lando Norris is in third place with 93 points. Max Verstappen is in fourth with 88 points. Carlos Sainz is in fifth with 83. Fernando Alonso is in sixth place with 63 points. George Russell is in seventh with 50. Lance Stroll is in eighth with 44. Ninth is Lewis Hamilton with 26 points, and Oliver Bearman is in 10th place with 22 points. That's the top 10. So then we've got 11th to 18th. We've got Alexander Albon in 11th place with 21 points. We've got Sergio Perez in 12th with 10. Daniel Ricciardo in 13th place with 8 points. Yuki Tsunoda in 14th place with 3. Nico Hülkenberg in 15th place with 2 points. Oscar Piastri in 16th place with 2 as well. Pierre Gasly in 17th place with 2. Esteban Ocon in 18th place with 1. And then the two drivers with 0 points are Frederic Visti and Guan Yu Zhou. Then in the constructors, we have Ferrari leading with 268 points. McLaren are in second with 176 points. Red Bull are in third with 110 points. Aston Martin are in fourth with 107. Then we have Mercedes in fifth with 76 points. Williams are in sixth with 23. Haas are in 7th with 12 points. RB are in 8th place with 11. Alpine are in 9th place with 2. Kick Sauber are in 10th with 1. That's the drivers and constructors right there. Fourth best car on the grid. We can't improve the car until we improve our recognition compared to our teammate, which we can't do until we have a better rating than him. And we're not there yet. We're getting there, but not there just yet. So pretty much in a holding pattern right now. Probably next season we'll start making moves. But as you can see, like here, 60 recognition, 60, 60. So it's kind of annoying this, where you can't do it unless you've got recognition. But it is what it is. We're coping nevertheless. Okay. 4 objectives for this race. One we've already completed: reach 185 miles per hour or higher for 30 seconds during a race weekend. Easily done. Complete 6 laps using at least 3 different engine components during a race weekend, which obviously, as you saw with my engine components, I'm changing pretty much all of them. So when we do qualifying and then obviously the race, we will accomplish that. Achieve a position of 7th place or better in qualifying. That should be quite easy to do. Complete 16 laps during a race weekend. That's a formality. Okay, qualifying is full. Difficulty is on 103 as usual. There we go. It's going to be a wet race for the whole of it. 35 laps, 3% race distance. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
I'm thinking maybe the British Grand Prix I changed my helmet. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. Now then, considering the fact that it's going to be a wet race, I'm thinking about adding a bit more rear wing to the car. So obviously that's going to be in qualifying. I'm not going to be very good, but then in the race, I'm hoping that's going to improve, particularly through the corners. So let's up it a little bit. Obviously that's going to cost me through the straights, but I'm hoping to be better in the race. But we shall see. I may have just doomed myself. Car in front. Let's slow down a little bit. Got my eye looking towards the race rather than qualifying. 7th place is the target. Let's go. Whoa, lost the rear end big time that. Behind me? Yeah, there's a Red Bull behind me. Save as much wear as we can, as well as fuel. Gonna go again. Quite a big train behind me, don't want to get caught up in that. Can't go too much slower. Alright, here we go.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Oh, got a warning. Need to be careful. I'm at 7.4. Not sure how good that is compared to everyone else. So far, it's the quickest. First sector, 10th quicker. Second sector, down a little bit. Third sector up, almost 3 tenths. That's not too bad then. No, 2 tenths. That's not too bad. I'll take it. So when we're able to finish a lap, we are very competitive. Obviously having a bit more rear wing means the car is more planted, which hopefully will bode well for us during the race, but we shall see. We are going to be very vulnerable down the straights, and this track has, what, 4, you could say? So that could be a problem. I think maybe the first sector, we might have the advantage, because it's a bit more twisty. But other than that, might be a bit of an issue. Okay, so the first 5 cars in qualifying 1, Alexander Albon, Guan Yu Zhou, Nico Hulkenberg, Pierre Gasly, Frederick Visti. Let me go to Q2. Let's get out nice and early this time. Hopefully this time we don't make a mistake. We're actually able to just do our lap. Train the cars. Might as well let Hamilton go. There's no one behind me. Try and get these tyres warmed up. Ooh, rear end was a bit slippery there, starting that lap. Compromise my my exit. Slight twitch of the rear end, but I could handle that. Ooh, not good on the left there. Never like to ride the curb with the left front. I think I am gaining on Hamilton here. Hamilton went wide. Hamilton went wide. Oh, that cost me. That will definitely cost me. I'm at 7-4 from Charles Leclerc. That's what I did in Q1. Charles had pretty much matched it. First one to the line, not going to move over to the left. I'm at 7-6. I think I could be first if not for the fact that I had to go around Hamilton. But I'll take that. Third place. Not bad.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Definitely got room for improvement. 1 or 2 corners where the rear end stepped out on me. Had to be a bit hesitant to apply the power, and then obviously I had to correct things, which cost me a little bit of time, but overall wasn't too bad. It should be enough to get me through to the next part qualifying at least. First sector, pretty much no difference. Second sector, 2 temps down pretty much in the fastest time, and in the final sector I'm down a bit as well. At least this session was less eventful than the last one, that's sure. Let's start their laps. Stay third. Yes indeed, stay third. Cool. Okay, so the next 5 cars in Q2. Sergio Perez, Yuki Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll, Lewis Hamilton. Lewis is not having a good time at Mercedes. Q3. Right, let's speed things up. We'll go for just 1 lap. Okay, everyone else is diving into the pits. I think now's the perfect time to go out. See what we can do. Don't think anyone else is out on track right now. Nope, everyone's in the garage, so I have the whole track to myself. Hopefully the track's rubbed in a bit. Tiny bit wide. Not too much of a hassle there. There we go, left front on the curb there. Fastest in the first sector. We'll use ERS here as well. Boost my car along. Tap the curb on the right, ride the curb on the left. Bit more ERS here. Fastest in the middle as well. I think I may have lost a little bit of time on the hairpin there. A little bit more ERS. Turned in a bit too late, but still able to make it. Shortest run to the line, ERS activated. 1 minute 6s, 1 minute 7.2. Thought I could make it to 1 minute 6s, but got the fastest lap nevertheless. I thought that was a pretty good lap overall. I'll take it. Looks good. In with a shout of pole position. 2.5 tenths up. First sector quickest. Second sector quickest. Third sector about a tenth and a bit behind. About a tenth and a half. Once again, speed things up. 3 minutes left to go into session. Do I get pole position?
Goodbye for now then,
Yes, I
but
do.
really we're just getting started.
It's a 1-2 between us as well.
Join us again
Let's
for
go.
Lights Out tomorrow.
So top 10 is as follows. I got first place. Charles Leclerc got second. Lando Norris third. Max Verstappen in fourth. Oliver Bearman in fifth. George Russell in sixth. Fernando Alonso in seventh. Eighth is Carlos Sainz. Ninth is Oscar Piastri. And 10th is Daniel Ricciardo. That is the top 10 for the Canadian Grand Prix. One. All right, 35 laps. Let's go.
Here in Montreal, Lights Out is quickly approaching on this artificial island originally built for the World Fair in 1967. Now it's used for a World's Fair of a different kind, ever since Formula One first arrived here. We're back in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical...
That is very true. So intermediate conditions, okay, that's not too bad. Cool. 17 laps and then 18 laps. I feel like someone is going to try and go just no stops at all. Which they could do. Be really slow, but they could do. Alright. Is intermediate conditions, so... Normally you save fuel when you do... But I don't want to have the issue of actually worrying about fuel. I don't really, but it says 4 laps of extra fuel. Let's go 3 laps of extra fuel. Alright, let's go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, so we are racing! And we are off, immediately trying to cover off my teammate. Make sure he doesn't overtake me. Just as I say that though, he might have done. Ooh, not going to hit the curb. I want to give my teammate as much room as possible. I want to win this race, but I don't want to take him out in the process. First up is just an exploratory. Just see what I can get away with. Car spun up a bit there going through. I'm starting to pull away already. Is he trying to overtake? I think he is. Giving him plenty of room to try it. Trying to be very nice, very kind to my teammate here. If you use overtake here. You have to be very brave to try and overtake their teammate, for sure. Might see it a few times there. That was a bit of a worry, not gonna lie. Move over to the inside, trying to reduce slipstream for my teammate.
Just be careful. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Oh, much better. The car stopped with me there, going through that right hand up. Love that.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Oh, that came very close to the wall there. Save quite a bit of ERS here though, which is good. I didn't get a warning this time, good. So top four is pulled away from the rest of the pack.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Yep, roger that. .8, looking good. Use ERS again. Fastest in the final sector. .3. Fastest in the middle, this is good. We're pulling away from my teammate very nicely. Looks like my teammate can't pull away from Norris. Hopefully they get into a scrap, which allows me to pull away even further. How fast is that?
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Okay, I'm starting to get used to the conditions now.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Much of that. Where's my teammates lost
Charles
that?
is behind you now. They're on old intermediates. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time, 1:18.2.
1 minute 18.2 and I did 1 minute 17.3. That was a second quicker. Interesting. Guess my car setup's really helping out right now. If it gets dry, I think that's when I'll be in serious trouble. Don't want to graze the wall. Nope.
Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
That's very true. Still a long way to go. 7 laps gone. I must admit they've gone by in a flash, but still a long way to go still. So through the first sector I can pretty much go with none ERS and I'm still competitive compared to my teammate, which is good. Being able to identify an area of the track where I can gain some ERS without losing any time, to be honest, to my teammate. Almost 4 seconds clear of my teammate. It is 4 seconds now. Not much rain. I'm getting a bit worried it's going to dry out at some point.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more.
20
Light
minutes,
rain is
okay.
here to stay. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
So at least the next, what? I was going to say 10 laps, but... probably around that, actually, to be honest. Maybe 11 or 12 laps. Got 100% ERS now. Don't need to save anything. Make sure I don't hit the grass on the left hand side, that will cause me problems.
So this light rain is going to be with us for a while now.
Good. Car's feeling good. Fastest in the middle. Looks like I'm 1.5 tenths up. Use ERS all the way down the straight here. 2 tenths going into 3 tenths. Quicken out. And then ERS again down the straight. You fast as that? There we go, 1 minute 16.9.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Things are going very well for us. I think the most important thing was that I didn't allow my teammate to get ahead of me off the line. That's one thing that is almost commonplace, to be honest, is off the line I lose some positions, particularly if I'm in first place. I normally lose first place off the line. Maybe able to get it back before the end of the first lap, but normally I lose it. This time around though, I was able to get an okay start, but then the most important thing, I immediately moved over to cover my teammate. I did see Norris get a bit of a jump on me, and I think he got close to my teammate, but the main thing for me was that I stayed ahead of my teammate, which I was able to. And I think on the first, maybe second laps as well, he was able to challenge me a few times, but I was able to stay ahead, and now I've got a bit of a rhythm. My teammate's the one having to watch behind him rather than me. So things are looking good so far, but that could all change. Wall of Champions never fails to claim a victim, and I don't want to be that victim today. No, thank you. little bit of a wobble there from the rear end. So I think the rear end's just starting to cry out with a bit of pain here, so I just need to be careful. Starting to get a bit more wheel spin than 2. How is it looking? Yeah. Rear left 30%, rear right 28. Happy my teammate's still ahead of Norris. That's the main thing for me. Looks like he's over a second quicker than Norris now. Well, a second clear of Norris, I should say. That's good, that's positive. No DRS active. .18.0. What did Leclerc do in that last lap? Let's have a look.
That's Charles behind. They're on old intermediates. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 18.7.
7/10 quicker. Okay. So I'm just starting to struggle on these tyres, but I'm still 7/10 quicker than my teammate. That's good. That's really good. Just need to keep doing what I'm doing. Gonna be pitting soon.
Okay, no
at
issues
17.
with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
One.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Am I medium? Yeah, I'm a medium. Oh, how's my fuel as well? 2.05. Okay. What was that? 3? I had almost 3 laps of extra fuel before. Maybe that also might be explaining the reason why I'm so much more quicker than my teammate, is the fact that I have a lap less fuel than him, which at some point I'm going to need to make up. So that might come to bite me in the arse near the latter stages of the race, but we shall see. So far, so good. Fall around the pit stops might as well try and build up as big a gap as I possibly can. One of the things I think is a bad habit for me in particular is after I experience either oversteer or understeer in a certain corner, I kind of try to anticipate it. So sometimes the car is perfectly fine, but I'm still correcting an oversteer or understeer moment that isn't there. So like that, a few turns ago, that's exactly what I did. I expected the rear end to step out on me, so I was correcting it even though I didn't need to. That's kind of a bad habit of mine. And sometimes that actually saves me. There's been a few occasions where I've done that and it's actually helped me continue and not lose too much time. But it is a bit of a bad habit. 14 or 35. Seconds clear. As I mentioned earlier, teammate hasn't been able to get away from Leclerc. Hasn't been able to get away from Norris. There we go. I think if I do a short for this race, it'd probably be mostly, if I'm gonna show it, the start and then maybe a fight between Leclerc and Norris, with me just going about my business. .6 clear. So it looks like I did make the right decision in the first place by rear end, by adding more downforce to the car.
I've got information on
Not Stroll's
Stroll.
out.
Right,
Don't you dare. No safety car, I beg.
Okay,
No safety car.
Pick our moments where we use ERS. Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please.
No safety car. Leave it. Okay, cool. Love that. That's the last thing I need. I built up an 11-second gap. I don't need a safety car. Absolutely not. That would ruin everything.
Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
There's Stroll on the right. 15 laps.
Okay, clear.
About to go on to lap 16. Lap 17, I think, is when I'm supposed to be pitting. Yep. Oh, look at those rear tyres. 50% on the rear left. I think I might box this lap just to be on the safe side. So I did 16 laps on these tyres. And I got 50% on the rears. On the rear. Sorry. Well, actually, no. Pretty much is 50% on the rear right. So I am kind of cutting it close when it comes to the tyre there.
So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain.
That's fine. That's good for me.
Future.
Teammate is starting to pull away from Norris now. Good. So it could be a Ferrari 1-2. Love that. Nice to see my teammate actually pulling his weight for once.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yep. Might as well cover it off just to be on the safe side. I was thinking I need to get a punch on either one, maybe even both of my rear tyres. That would not be good. Feels a bit more spaced out, so I should slot into a bit of clear air.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
My fuel is starting to worry me. I'm at 1.82. As I say, pretty much a lap of extra fuel here. What is happening? What is happening?
We had an issue attaching the right rear wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us now and get back into this race.
You have one job. One job to
unlucky,
do, and you can't even do that right.
Quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it.
Unbelievable.
There's a long way to go.
I can't believe that.
No more
5th place.
Pit stops. Let's go.
At 5th place. Teammate's not too far ahead. I don't think I need to actually just overtake Alonso. I can just take my time with this. Focus on trying to save a bit of fuel, actually. Just do that. Just trying to gain some fuel, take care of the tyres.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Got a bit of slipstream as well, which should help me.
tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Huh? What's he talking about? What's he going on about? There's no way there's dries right now. There's no way. Alonso dives into the pits. There's no way he's talking about dry tyres.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
There's my teammate. Just went through the second corner. So I'm only 5 seconds behind my teammate. This is good. This is good. This is really good. Would have been closer if my damn pit crew had done a better job. Fastest in the first sector. No, no, no.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.9 seconds.
Trying to see if I can keep the fuel mix above 1.75 for a little bit. If I can get to, let's say, lap 21 above 1.75 laps of extra fuel, then I think I'll be good.
Charles is in the pits.
That's my second warning. I think I'm going to be pretty much a pit stop ahead of my teammate.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Cool. Trying to do every trick in the book to try and save some fuel here. 13 seconds clear of Norris. Pitted earlier than my teammate. Teammate's no longer in second place. Now he's at the back of that little train he had behind him.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated
It
to
always
you,
says
we're
that.
going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
I'm at 16.5. I know if I push I could beat that, but I'm more concerned about making sure.
Energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I'm more concerned about making sure that I actually finish the race. Maybe I should check out how much fuel I use up when I go flat out. Because I am losing time to Norris, for sure. Right, I'm going to try and get that fastest lap. Let's go. So it was 175 at the beginning of this lap.
Gap to your teammate behind.
1 minute 16.5 from Lando.
Seconds.
Fastest in the first sector, to be expected. Ride the curb on the left. Miss the curb on the right. Sometimes it makes the back end a bit squirrely, so you miss that. Hit the curb on the right, ride the curb on the left. Don't go too far to the right, don't want to hit the wall. that say I'm 7 tenths up? It feels like it is on my steering wheel. 8 tenths now. Okay, so once again it was 175 at the beginning of the lap. Oh, carried a bit too much speed there. I think I could go quick in the final sector, but... Okay, so I only lost 1.7... What was it? 0.05 max of fuel. And I was pushing. It's not too bad. Still showed I've got pace if I need it. Faster lap again. Go on at 16.1.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Right, let's get back to looking after the car again. Got 12 laps to do. So let's say I'm losing 0.05 laps of fuel per lap. That should be more than enough with what I've got right now to get to the end of the race with 12 laps to go. Bit of a wobble. One of my favourite tracks, no doubt. .5. Ooh, bit of a wobble.
Okay, mate, we've got high reserves of ERS, so let's try and use some more.
Get me down to 57. It's always annoying when they ask me to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
I thank you. Let's rear end a bit. Teammates still behind Verstappen and Norris. Team allowed Leclerc to get undercut. Ten laps to go. Okay, it should be fine when it comes to fuel now.
Still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
I'm happy to stay on these tyres, if I'm honest. 13 seconds clear. Come on, teammate. What's the next race after this? We're not race 8 to race 9. French Grand Prix, maybe? See if the French.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Don't think it's Austria. Austria is normally around the British Grand Prix. It's not any of the American races. Too early in the season for that. Maybe Azerbaijan? Hate that track. Castle section is terrible. I'm really stumped as to what the next race is. Race 9. Hungary? No. That's around the Austrian and British Grand Prix, which we're getting close to, but we're not there yet. I'm leaning towards Azerbaijan, to be honest.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Why do we need to put stress through our components when we don't need to? Less stress through the components means that they last longer. They last longer means there's less chance of me taking a penalty later on down the line. So I'm going to ignore your instruction and do what I'm doing. Already got the fastest lap. I've got pretty much a 13-second gap to second place. Car's feeling good. No need to risk it. I feel like if I was going flat out from start to finish, I would have caught whoever that is in front of me and lapped them. Shows how poor of a race they've had that I'm not too far away from lapping them in a 50% race. The field is starting to get a bit spread out now as well. Pretty much got a car in every single part of the track now. 3 laps to go. Dominated this race from start to finish. Aside from the start of the race, this has been a comfortable one for sure. Probably the most comfortable of the season, to be honest. Oh, rear end, allow it. Need to keep an eye on my rear tyres actually. I think they were getting close to the end of the race. The last set I had on 53, see? Alright. I'm going to take care of the tyres for the remainder of the race. I'm going to be careful how I apply the power now. Try to avoid getting the car to slide. Pretty much I've got this whole straight as a gap between me and the second place driver, sorry. Imagine that, the whole race I dominate, and then right at the last hurdle, right at the last few corners, my rear tyre blows out and I get a puncture. That would just be, oh, that'd be horrible. Penultimate lap of the race. Oh, bit of a wobble. The rear right's worrying me here. It's in 60% now. So I'm in the range of getting a puncture now. Look at my front right, only 23%. I guess most of the burden is on that right tire, I guess. Actually, I said the wrong way around. It's on the left-hand side of the car, not the right. Most of the long turns are right-handed turns, which means the outside tire gets the most strain.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Glad to hear. I feel like I've still gained on this car ahead of me, even though I've been going so much more slower than normal.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.3 seconds.
Screw it, I wanna lap this car. Let's go. Visti, give it up, man. I think he'll be the first car I've lapped this season. If I can obviously catch him, of course. Yeah, blue flags, get out of the way, blue flags. Yeah, it's gotten out of the way, nice. I've lapped a car. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, don't you dare. Okay, should be fine from here. Come through the final corner. Visti went into the pits to win the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yes, guys, yes!
I don't think I've seen that before. Have I seen an AI pit on the final lap before?
Oh,
Granted, he was lapped.
Drive. That's just fantastic.
But still.
Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done,
Let's
mate.
go.
A truly magnificent drive and a great performance from the entire team to secure victory here in Canada.
Well, that's 2 wins in a row for them now. That's really going to help them gain confidence and start to build that momentum that they're really going to be looking for.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Got the win, very happy with that. I'm disappointed my teammate wasn't able to finish on the podium at least. That was a bit disappointing. Was a bit nervous at the beginning of the race, how it would go, considering the conditions, but it went well. It went very well. Does seem I'm able to cope with what the other drivers do in wet conditions. There's another dub for us. 8 races, 7 wins, I think. I have to double check.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Oh, Formula One. Oh, didn't realise I lapped so many cars. Pierre Gasly, Alexander Albon, Yuki Tsunoda, Guan Yu Zhou, Frederic Visti. Huh. All these guys in the pits when I crossed the finishing line. Because the only person I remember overtaking is Visti. So I don't remember overtaking all of them. And if I did overtake Visti, as I did, wouldn't that be I overtook him twice? So I lapped him twice, but it doesn't really make much sense. I'm not... I'm a bit confused as to how I lapped all these guys. But, okay. I'm just going to go for the top 10. So we got first place and the fastest lap, so we get 26 points. Lando Norris in second, Max Verstappen third. Charles Leclerc got undercut by the second and third place drivers. So he dropped down from second to fourth. He'll be disappointed with that. Oliver Bearman in fifth place. George Russell in sixth. Fernando Alonso in seventh. Carlos Sainz in eighth. They stayed where they qualified. Daniel Ricciardo moved up one place from 10th to 9th. Well done to him. He got some points there for his team. Lewis Hamilton moved up from 15th place to 10th. Very well done to him as well. Okay. Let's look at the standings here. 80 points clear of my teammate in second place. Only 2 points separating Charles Leclerc with 113 points and Lando Norris in third with 111. Constructors, 108 points clear. 20 points pretty much separating third and fourth. Let's have a look at the replay. Mainly to do with the beginning of the race. And where I go. Immediately, as you can see, move over immediately to the left hand side to cover off my teammate. Teammate's going over to the inside to try and get it, but of course I left him enough room to make sure that it didn't cause a collision. Verstappen is attacking Norris. How does Norris survive that? Does he go... No, he got good traction there. Okay, he got good traction out of the corner. Oh, a bit of a wobble there for me. Yeah, on the first lap I was struggling a bit. Rear end was all over the place. Kind of surprised I still kept it on track, to be honest. Slipstreaming for my teammate. Tried to have a look again, so once again I gave him room. Got good traction out of the hairpin. I'm sticking to the off the racing line a little bit, trying to reduce slipstream. Didn't have much more straight there, otherwise you might have been able to just send one up the inside. Pretty much weathered the storm there, and it's just about pulling away now. This annoyed me, I'm not gonna lie. Get to see what happened with the slow pit stop. I think it was the rear left was the issue. Yep. Always annoying when that happens. Does my team... Hold on. Does my teammate... not that. I want to do this. And then let's go back a bit. Let's see my teammate actually pit. Does my teammate have an issue? Because... Oh, let's see. When does Norris pit? Because does Norris pit the exact same time as my teammate? If he does, then clearly the pit crew had even more issues, this time for my teammate now. Okay, he's diving into the pits. Here we go. What does Norris do? Norris follows him. Okay, yeah, so the team made another mistake in my teammate's pit stop. Because this shouldn't be the case where he's... Yep. Front right had an issue, which is why my teammate lost the position. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing there. So obviously he lost the position to Verstappen as well. Yep. Wow. Definitely annoying. dub. I'm at 50 left. Finally. Oh my god. Finally. 50-50. Thank God for that. About time. Still got 10% to go though before I can get... Wonderful. Just wonderful. Hold on. I'm pretty sure there was something I could upgrade when I got to 50%. I'm sure there was. Spanish Grand Prix. I do not remember the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's see. R&D. My teammate's working on something. 60, 60, 60. Unavailable. Oh! There is nothing. And the one thing we could work on, I think my teammates got. Okay. Alright, so there's a Spanish Grand Prix next. Of all the tracks, I didn't think of the Spanish Grand Prix. Naughty me.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have
Good.
come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Alright, that's gonna be the end of this live stream. Let's thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Let's have that piece of that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow will be a YouTube short, and then on Sunday we'll be continuing our playthrough of The Last of Us Part 1. Really enjoying it. Super intense. Having a lot of fun though. I can see why it's rated as one of the best games ever. Really enjoying it. But yeah, Sunday, The Last of Us, episode 4, I think it is. It'll be at its normal time, 5 o'clock instead of 6. So please do join me then for that. Thank you very much for watching. See you all tomorrow. Laters.